Which chapters do you want to see represented in the next season of updates? Saber says that the next season of DLC is going to feature chapters, the spin-off groups of Astartes after the Legions broke up, so I was wondering, what you want to see featured? They already said Black Templars are getting included, and Iron Hands still need to make an appearance. Well, I can imagine we have the Bulwark with Black Templars. I mean, Iron Hands. I've seen a lot of people request Iron Hands. I would definitely love to see more Raven Guard cosmetics. However, the devs could pull that off. That would be great. A legitimate Raven Guard champion skin would be sick, and I would like to see it either on Sniper or on the Assault class. One of those. But yeah, ultimately, I would love to see what the devs are cooking with the next round of champion skins specifically. I think the chapter packs are cool and all. I honestly think that the recent chapter packs have been really good. The White Scars one has a lot of good stuff in it. And not to mention, I do also use the Raven Guard one quite often. Blood Angels, I understand people are a little disappointed on the Blood Angels, but still, I think that actually came with some cool stuff as well. But yeah, when it comes to next season, the next year of champion skins, I'm definitely curious what people want. For me, again, Raven Guard, but I've seen a lot of people mention Iron Hands. Salamanders, it would be kind of interesting if they revisited Salamanders, but that's probably not going to happen. But yeah, when it comes to like fan favorites, for whatever reason, people still just love mentioning the Salamanders. I have seen some funny clips of them being really nice, but then also using Meltas to melt down deserters, which is pretty interesting. Now, ultimately, when we do get the next champion skins, the next one's going to be Black Templars for Bulwark. I can't wait to see that one. That one's going to be sick. I'm curious to see if it's going to be in the same order, in which case the Sniper would be the one getting a champion skin after Bulwark. And then Vanguard, I believe, would be next up to, I think after that would be the Tactical. And then, well, technically the Heavy would go first, right? So yeah, no, the devs are definitely going to have to mix something up here. Seeing the Heavy with like Iron Hands would be kind of sick. But yeah, let's go into the comments and see what people are, let's see what people are interested to see when it comes to chapters. Chapter cosmetics, and I really hope we get some good discussion about champion skins, because that's obviously what I am more interested in for the most part. We already have a lot of stuff leaked. We are getting all the Imperial Fist chapters you mentioned other than the Retributors, as if you wanted to include them, they would take up basically all the unique armor and decals for the DLC. Interesting. Dude, also, by the way, I was just looking up some Iron Hands lore, and it makes sense why a lot of people like them. It seems like they were very dominant. While we don't have the Salamander Successor leaked yet, they only have a few, so it's pretty easy to guess what will be included. We do, however, have the Salamander armor, so we know that is definitely happening at the very least. We've seen literally nothing about the Iron Hands since the game came out, so best case scenario, they get a Tech Marine champion, and then Successors later on, the same as how the Salamander and Imperial Fist are getting theirs. So, okay, if the Tech Marine comes out, and it comes out with a champion skin also, that would be kind of interesting. I would like to see that. I kind of want to see some Iron Hands now. I'm kind of like, I want to see Raven Guard. I want to see more Raven Guard stuff. As far as a champion skin goes, I want to see Raven Guard. But a lot of people have been talking about chapter packs. It seems like a lot of people enjoy the chapter packs more, which is pretty interesting. But yeah, when it comes to Iron Hands, I'm definitely very excited to see something from that if they do decide to do that. But as far as like requests, Iron Hands is probably the most requested for a chapter pack right now. I don't understand why Black Templars are getting content before Iron Hands. Granted, I'm biased because I like Iron Hands and absolutely hate Black Templars. I would have thought the Black Templars would have had something in the first year. Like, to be honest, a lot of the Blood Angels, like as far as the energy people had for the Blood Angels chapter pack, I thought that same energy was going to kind of carry over to Black Templars, and yeah, I really thought we were going to see Black Templars sooner within the year, because it is one of the most popular chapters, at least as far as I know. Now, the Iron Hands definitely seem as popular, so I do think this is pretty interesting. But yeah, dude, the Bulwark, maybe they had the Bulwark Black Templar champion skin already, ready to go, but then they also had the Dark Angel Bulwark one, so maybe, yeah, they just decided to put that off. Because, yeah, to be honest, if you would have guessed, I feel like if I would have guessed the chapters they would have featured in year one, Black Templars would have definitely been one of them, I would assume. But yeah, I mean, dude, get in line. I guess a lot of people have been, obviously been very vocal about what chapters they want to see in the game, especially since we've just seen some of the fan favorites, but there are still fan favorites that are definitely missing. So yeah, we have Raven Guard, Blood Angels, White Scars, Dark Angels. Sorry, yeah, exactly. We're actually in a pretty good pace, to be completely honest, now that I think about it. I think, we had the Ultramarines chapter we had an Ultramarines chapter pack to kind of lead off the game. So, I mean, yeah, overall, we've definitely been seeing the chapters we want to see. It's going to be Imperial Fist. We already have all the armor and the Successors leaked, plus a Black Templar champion, so it makes sense they would come at the same time. After that, we know Salamanders and Chaos are getting stuff, but not sure when. So that's the leaked confirmed situation. Yeah, I mean, if that's the case, then yeah, we can basically confirm Salamanders because there's a Salamander champion skin. I think that's the route they are going here. So yeah, if we do get a Black Templar champion, that we should get a Black Templar chapter pack, probably, maybe. That would be kind of nice. I mean, we did just have the same situation for White Scars. And yeah, Imperial Fist, we do have the tactical Imperial Fist champion, right? So, I mean, we're probably going to get a chapter pack of Imperial Fist as well. Nah, that formula definitely checks out. I mean, Dark Angels, yep, we have Dark Angels, a Dark Angels chapter pack. It seems like they actually fit in a fair amount of cosmetic drops for the first year, to be completely honest. I'm definitely satisfied with the amount of operations we had in the first year. Overall, I'm definitely satisfied with most of what we received for the first year as far as cosmetics and new content goes. It was just disappointing with some of the performance issues that definitely it definitely made people hesitate to commit to the game again. But I think the Tech Marine is definitely going to be another point where people are going to return, and hopefully the game's in a better state where they can just, enjoy themselves for a minute and not worry about dropping connection or anything like that. I think, overall connection issues for me, at least, have been a lot better. But yeah, it's going to be interesting when the Tech Marine drops because, man, yeah, I'm super excited for it also. But yeah, I will likely be leveling up in solo or maybe asking some subscribers maybe to help me out with some leveling. But I honestly, you guys are also probably going to be leveling the Tech Marine as well. So yeah, we will see. But dude, yeah, when it comes to new chapters, I think, yeah, that's pretty much the way you can expect new skins and new cosmetics. If there's a champion to align it with, there's probably going to be a chapter pack for it, and maybe vice versa. Since we do have the Raven Guard chapter pack, maybe we do see a Raven Guard champion. Hopefully it's the Assault class or the Sniper, either one. We still need chapter packs for the Iron Hands, the Imperial Fists, and the Salamanders to round out the original 9 Loyalist Legions. The successor chapters from those 3 that I want to see would be the Celestial Lions, the Crimson Fists, the Son of the Phoenix, and the Retributors, all Imperial Fist successors. After that, I would be happy with the Red Talons, Iron Hand Successor, if only because we could recolor their symbol to make fan-made Brazen Claws or Iron Talons. Okay, a lot of name drops, like to hear it. I'm wondering if we will ever see unknown founding chapters in this game. I know it's unlikely and probably years away if it ever does happen, but I'd very much like to see the unsung heroes in-game because their white and light blue color scheme really pops. Okay? I mean, dude, yeah, those are definitely some good name drops. Retributors I've seen talked about. Crimson Fist, actually, I've seen mentioned quite a bit. I'm pretty sure, yeah, some of these have been leaked, right? So when it comes to what content to expect, Imperial Fists, and hopefully we can see some Iron Hand stuff, that'll be pretty much the key for year 2, I believe. Now, also, I'm just going to name drop, Black Templars chapter pack would also be kind of cool. And not to mention, again, though, Salamanders, people have definitely been expecting some Salamander stuff for year 2 also, so that's pretty cool. But yeah, for me, it's just the Raven Guard champion, man. I really want to see a Raven Guard champion super bad in year 2. Dude, the Black Templar Bulwark is already pretty tempting to get the season pass. I would like to see them include the heavy skin for that. I just don't know if they would. But yeah, for the year 2 season pass is already starting off with a Bulwark Black Templar. That's honestly, to me, that's pretty good showing that the rest of the year should round out with some pretty good cosmetics. There's nothing from year 1 that makes me hesitate, to be completely honest, to buy Season Pass 2. It was mostly due to the fact that we had performance issues, and then, not to mention, we do have this whole contested health situation going. That whole voting thing with the contested health situation, we're gonna have to see how that works out, because we have voted before for certain things, and we did not see that completely come into fruition the way we thought it would. So I think sometimes the devs jump into this poll to kind of catch a vibe or see what fans want, and then they will adjust what they want to add into the game through that. So perhaps we will see some sort of contested health situation change, and maybe that could be bad or good for the game. So maybe a lot of people could be hesitant to buy Season Pass 2 based on those changes. We will see. That would be unfortunate. That would definitely be the worst case possible for Season Pass, is if you make a lot of players angry and then drop a Season Pass 2 that might not include what everyone wants. So we will see. We will see. As far as Season 1 goes, the cosmetics in the game I'm very satisfied with. It's just kind of like the background stuff going on with the game that I hope is healthier than a lot of people suggest. And not to mention the contested health changes, again, can change a lot for the game, for better or for worse. So we will see. We will see. But yeah, I'm excited for Black Templar Bulwark. I'm probably still going to get Season Pass 2, at least for PC. And then everything else from there, the content for cosmetics, I'm definitely excited for year 2. I think it'll be fine. I just hope year 2 is a little bit smoother than the end part of year 1. But yeah, let me know in the comments if we've missed anything, if there's anything else you want to see in year 2 as far as cosmetics goes. I definitely want to see Raven Guard champions and everything, but it does feel like a lot of people are looking forward to Iron Hands and Salamander's Imperial Fists. Yeah, there's a lot of chapters within that people really want to see. So yeah, let me know in the comments if you guys have any suggestions, and thanks for watching.